open it up for questions.
Trey, the first Jacksonville back to go for 200 yards on the ground since 2015. Just what's your thoughts on that?
It's amazing, but I can't take all the credit for it. I got to thank my old lineman and the coaches and stuff.
It's first since Tremaine Pope. You gonna rub it in his face a little bit?
Yeah, I already did a little bit, but he been helping me so.
Yeah. So it's give and take. I got you. I got you. Just what's clicking with the offensive line lately? It seems like they just really, they've really put it together, especially, with the 2 tight end sets. It seems like you guys really thrive in those situations as well.
Yeah, they believe in what the coach is saying, and I believe they trust in one another now. So the chemistry is getting really better. It's only gonna go up from here.
The second time in 3 games, you and Huffer ran for 100. Just how much does it help? Obviously, when defenses have to account for both of you on a run play, and even maybe him passing it to it.
It helps a lot because it takes all the stress off. Just focus on the running back, and Tyler, he can run the ball too. I say he's a running back, so yeah.
Late last year, Coy was a part of this offense, or the defense at linebacker, and then there were some other great linebackers you've seen. But this year, bringing Reginald in just seems like, just you guys have such a great tandem. What's you guys' relationship like, just on and off the field, especially, when you put up these numbers as a defense?
We have a good relationship. We're a lot alike in a lot of different ways. He's from Mississippi, I'm from Alabama. It's like it's like a twin state, really.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great having him because he brings the energy and he know what it takes, to make things happen, to earn the success. And I'm real happy to have him.
The last few games, the defense has kind of used the turnovers to kind of fuel the shutdown. Now you guys just kind of dominated them outside of a few explosive plays. What worked for you guys so well tonight?
So they couldn't run the ball on us. We came with our blitzes, and we just really was relentless because they showed a lot of things that they didn't do much on film. But I feel like we adjusted and we just continue to play. When we make mistakes, we don't get down. It don't really affect us. We just keep going and keep pushing through because we know we got the players to make things happen.
For the run defense, how much confidence does it give you? Obviously, you're going to a team that was, I think, top 10 going into the day in rushing offense. Just how much confidence does that give you for the next week? Both offenses are top 10, but how much does the run defense tonight, how much confidence does that give you guys?
We always confident in our run defense. That's our main thing that we know we're gonna do. We're gonna stop the run, and you're gonna have to work in your pass. But our main thing, we pride ourselves on stopping run defense.
Trey, it's just the third down, conversion percentage lately has just been like light years ahead of what it was. Just what's going into, those third down situations, especially in the short game that you guys excel at, it seems like these last few games.
Coach Hot Rod and Coach Rich Rod, they harp on in practice, third down, look at the sticks, make sure you get the first down.
All right, got time for one more question for the players. Get coach in here.
What's the locker room like nowadays with you guys on a 4-game win streak and 3-0 in the conference?
It's up, but we always gotta maintain our level head because we know sometimes wins can get you up too high. But I feel like we got some guys that we know what it takes to win. We know how it is to win. So we up, but not too up.
All right, guys, thank you a lot.
All right,
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
All right, Coach, we'll let you just start with a comment about the game and then have some questions.
All right. It's hard to win. It's hard to win. You keep saying that. And it's like, they're finding out whether it's our games, our conference, any conference, there's good coaches, there's good players everywhere, and every week is a challenge. So, I don't think we played our best at certain areas at times tonight, but we played hard, and the guys continue to play hard. And we ran the ball, controlled the game with our running game a little bit, and got a nice win. So happy with that. On to the next one.
Just for the defense, they did a lot with turnovers the last 3 games, but no turnovers tonight.
Yeah.
But they still have maybe arguably their best game of the season. Just what do you take away from
Yeah, after a bad start, we knew they were going to throw to 183, and they got an outstanding quarterback. He could throw the ball. He threw for 400 last year, and he was, anytime you got a quarterback with his capability, you got a chance. And they had a couple wide receivers and tight ends that are really good, and so you know, we buckled down a little bit in the second quarter. That was good. The first two drives, we weren't any good at all, but you got to give them some credit too. They did a nice job. Their staff did a nice job having them ready. They played hard. And like I said, their skill guys gave them a chance. And they played hard on defense. Tyler ran it really hard. Trey ran really hard. Andrew ran hard. The guys up front did a nice job. I think our tight ends did an outstanding job, and our wide receivers blocked downfield. I don't know what we rushed for. 438, that ain't bad. But that was the difference in the game. We didn't get any turnovers, which is usually hard to win, but you know, we controlled it with our running game.
There were a lot of 2 tight end sets. Just talk about those guys, you know, and Jacob, Sean, and Pearson.
Yeah, and everybody in the stadium knows we're running it. You know, it's they got everybody down low, but when you can run it, when they know you're going to run it, and still be okay, then you got a pretty good chance to have a positive outcome. But we're used to seeing that, and we're not. You know, it looks kind of simple, but there's more to it. And part of the thing is that we always play with 11. You know, the quarterback is going to be a guy that can run, and so when you're playing with 11, you at least got a chance numbers-wise to have something positive.
How much does that help having the ability for Huff to be a threat? Not just maybe to get 3 yards, but if he finds a hole.
Yeah, he's a
it's
sneaky,
20
he's a sneaky athletic runner. He's strong. He's got a little stiff arm. He's got that he uses well, and he got a little bit banged up there. Thankfully, we were ahead at the end, but he's a competitive guy, and you know, he's kind of taking charge there. But I got a lot of confidence in Logan too, and I got a lot of confidence in Zion Turner. So we're fortunate, but you got to have good quarterback play to win. And they got good quarterback play, I thought, today, and we had good quarterback play today as well.
Was him being, like, you know, banged up a little bit the reason that Logan came in later?
Partially, yeah. If he was 100%, I may have gave him one more series, because I never get comfortable. I mean, I'm like an idiot. I scream and yell 2 minutes ago, you know. You know, I'm like, whatever. They can still, you know, we got to get another first down, you know. So, you know, I'm always kind of nervous that way.
Do you think Huff is just long term, or
No.
do you think?
Yeah, I think he's a tough guy, and he just felt, you know, a little twinge or something there in his legs. But we got you know, I heard Liberty lost, but you know, they're going to be at home. It's going to be a big crowd. It's going to be a big game. You know, we got to have a great week of preparation.
LeQuay graduated and he left last year, and Reginald came in, and he's making a really good tandem with Lelete. Just talk about those 2 guys. They just seem to keep getting better and better in the running game.
I said before, our 2 backers play, Reggie and Lelete Hale has been really good the last 4 or 5 games. I'm talking about really good. I mean, outstanding linebacker play. They're big guys. They're physical guys. They're understanding the defense a little bit better. And we did a few things today differently, but we've got some areas to clean up a little bit. But they're playing hard, and that's the thing that I'm most proud of, is that, you know, our standard of how hard we're going to play, no matter the score, no matter the team, no matter the time of the game, should never change. And you know, I think just standing from my vantage point, they played pretty hard. Now I'll watch the film and see, but we take a lot of pride in that.
Defense, how much confidence does it give you when they allow 67 yards on the ground on 21 carries? Just knowing you got a really tough task with Liberty next
Yeah,
week.
and we knew they were going to throw the ball. You know, it's a little different thing. You know, their whole thing coming into us, throw the ball to 83, throw the ball to 1, and that's what they continue to do. But this is going to be a different challenge with Liberty, with a quarterback can run and some of the option principles that they use, the triple option principles. So, you know, we've got a lot of work to do ready for that.
After the first couple of games, could you see that better results were coming?
I thought it would, because I thought we had practiced better in August. So I was really kind of disappointed that the first couple games it wasn't there. And so I wasn't panicked, but I was like, you know, I know we're better than that. You know, I had seen we're better than that. But until you play it, it's just talk, you know what I mean? And so when we started doing it, you know, probably second half of the Eastern Michigan game, and then going forward from that, you know, the confidence starts to grow. And then, you know, I sometimes forget, it is the first year in this defense. The terminology's changed, you know, some of the staffing has changed, and so they had to learn that. And then, you know, I think there's 9 new starters or something like that on defense. you know, and now you think that's maybe the day and age of college football is that every year. You hope you can bring guys in, develop them, teach them, they get better, and then they get better next year, but now, who knows? I mean, every year is a new year. I mean, they have a bunch of new players, but we have 60 new players on our roster. So it's kind of crazy. It doesn't make it a lot of fun as a coach, but, you know, we're paid to do what we can with what we got, and I'm proud of our staff, and I'm really proud of our players for buying into the culture in such a quick amount of time.
Got time for one last question. Anything?
How much was it to have Riley Green come out? And
Yeah, Riley, he was hanging out, lead the team out, and, you know, it's funny, our guys last week was on social media was calling, hey, Riley, why don't you lead us out? And then Riley took, out of his busy schedule, as you can imagine, he's, you know, 280 days out of the year he's traveling. You know, my buddy Paul Astorg picked him up in New York, flew him down here yesterday to Jacksonville. He came out, hang out with the team a little bit, let us out of the thing, and, you know, it's just, we're blessed. We have a lot of great people that are associated with Jax State, and Riley's certainly one of them, and he's a really, really good friend.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.